Sunday, Dollar Tree Hall, and more. What I'm going to do is go over all the stuff I got for my pond over the past year that I haven't put out because I didn't have the pond ready. We're going to do it between now and Wednesday. It will be ready. So, what we're going to do is show you that everything that I got to put in the pond and our irrigation and stuff like that that we're going to use, why I have certain stakes and stuff like that. And before we get into that, I want to tell everybody that this is a family friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. So let's get into our live stream. And if for any reason we get kicked off, I will try to come back in as soon as possible. And with that, I want to put up my business address so you can send me stickers. This is where I pack everything and do everything ready to go and then to ship it. I may go to ShipStation and just ship it someplace else, but we're going to maintain this address. For right now, we're going to do that. What we're going to do is if you send me stickers, I will send you mine. All you have to do is send me your stickers, and I will send you two little ones and two big ones of mine. And if you don't have a sticker, just send me a stamped self addressed envelope to Garden Aquatics, 3280 Sunrise Highway, Box 174, Wantor, New York. This week, I believe this mailing address is up there. All right, I'm going to change the email account to gardenaquatics@gmail.com. The YouTube channel is Garden Aquatics Remix. The video channel on TikTok is Garden Aquatics Remix. The corporation is Garden Aquatics. And we're going to get into a club membership and stuff like that, and premium membership. And if you join the premium membership, you will have access to merchandise first, and then you will have access to premium videos that we're going to do for members only and talk about different things, landscaping and stuff like that, going over what we're doing and what Garden Aquatics is all about to private members. And then the following week, we'll put it out to all members. It'll be private first and then go to all members within a week. Then we'll do another private one and then release it the following week. And I don't think it's fair that people that sign up for my channel or subscribe to my channel don't have access to all my videos. They will be private, members only, for a brief period of time, but then it will come up within a week to be active to everybody in the chat. And if you join the membership, and only if you can, I repeat, only if you can, by joining the premium level and everything else, we'll go over all that on Wednesday's vlog, what we're doing, where we're going, setting up the website and everything else, and it'll all be up the first Wednesday in September, the everything. And then get my license, file the AdSense account, and we'll get rolling. So, because I could only get an eye test. I don't want to go to motor vehicle and wait there and everything else. I got to make an appointment, all this stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I have the license until the the this till September. So within 2 to 3 weeks, I will have my new license. So we got to do it now. I've got to get the uh, eye test. They file it. I get a copy of what they file, and I go to the website, and they'll give me a temporary license. And then within 3 weeks, they will send you the permanent license, and we can register the business. That's what we have to do. I have to. If it's going to expire, apparently they don't want that, so it will be up there. So, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, share the video out. That if that's what you can do, fine, do it. Anything you could do to support the channel. We're trying to build a business here and make this studio better. You're interested in the channel, we're going to have stickers, we're going to have keychains, we're going to have mugs, tumblers, t-shirts, hoodies, and all the merchandise that I use on the channel will be available to you via Walmart, uh, Amazon, and certain products that I highlight with Temu. They will be available through a Temu account that I'm going to set up also on my website. And that will be Garden Aquatics at gmail.com. And there'll be Garden Aquatics. There'll be a whole website. We're getting that all in place and everything else. Once we get that done, we got the website, we got the email address filed. Then we go to our business certificate. We get the a business tax number, not my social security number or whatever. We come to a household income with everything, and then we're going to file our AdSense account with that tax ID number, and the everything will fall into place. That's what we're trying to do. So right now I have nobody in here, so I'm just basically talking to myself. But you get the picture. Driver's license, email address, gardenaquatics@gmail.com. Driver's license, registration, registered, business certificate, tax ID number, filed jointly, and then our this account with everything on it, and we'll have everything explain everything to you with the premium membership, the secondary membership, the third membership. There are three levels and what you get with it. And I'll do a video on it too. And only if you can afford it. So the email account, the website, driver's license setup, business certificate, tax ID number, and then setting up the business thing with Amazon, Walmart, Temu, and our own accounting system that you can buy stuff that we have. We're going to make stuff and we'll be selling it. We'll put up a eBay account, all right? And we'll sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that as we go in there and we're making money. We'll put it out, all that. So then we're on YouTube, we're going to go to TikTok, and we're going to go to Facebook and probably some other stuff as well, X or whatever. But that's within 2027. So keep watching. We're on TikTok. Check out Garden Aquatics on TikTok. a Garden Aquatics Remix. We'll explain what Garden Aquatics Remix means and what Garden Aquatics is all about, the channel. So I would look forward to you seeing that. So remember, our ID is filed, our email account is all changed to Garden Aquatics because this is going to be a business. Once it's all set up, we will have a big celebration and we'll try to get to 100,000 subscribers, good or willing, in 2027. So right now we have one person in the chat. I'm not talking to myself. I feel much better. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, share the video. That's all I want you to do. So let's get into the Dollar Tree haul. What we got, what we're doing. And this is what I got. I got these hooks. I'm going to hang that flower basket on the thing with this hook. And I'm also going to take this and I'm going to put that birdhouse on a hook on the shed as well with those. You've seen that. This we're going to stick somewhere probably in the front or in the back on one of the bowls. This is a Fairy Garden leprechaun. We're going to put that on something. And if you see some of this stuff and you like it, you don't use it, you can always take it back for a refund and get something else. So you see something you want. I'm famous for saying that and not doing it. I go back to get it and it's gone. So you can do that with this. Then people ask, well, what do you have this? This we're going to use in the back where the Blessed Mother is, that little area. We're going to set up some stuff there. And we want to cover the liner with the white pebbles. And then when we put lights on it, what we're going to do is put the marbles up, all right, on the area with the white so that when you put a light on it, it will light up or the glare will pick up. Then we got some more rocks, some more. These I got at $1. The other ones I got $1.50. These are white rocks also, which we're going to use in that back area. Right, again, $1. You got to look. There's still some stuff for $1. Then we will be using these in all our decorations around the house. We were putting this in the garden bed in front of the pond and in the back of the pond so that you'll have a little bird feeder. And why I set this up there, it may be the wind, but we try to do is get it in the ground. If I can do that, I may be able to do this with this. I take a bottle cap, I glue it to that, and I stick it in the ground so that we do get a wind, it doesn't blow over. The only way it will blow over if a predator or somebody or something goes in to knock it down, you know that there was a predator in the pond trying to get to the fish. Again, we got some more little gnomes here. These are 3 little guys, Fairy Garden figurines. They'll be all around the house. And it's done sparingly and stuff like that. We're not overwhelming it so that it looks cheap. And I got these for Christmas. I got these for Christmas to keep the the inflatables up, you tie the inflatable and you stick this in the ground. Also got this for uh, holding down pots and stuff like that. I would use it for, say, use it for landscape fabric, but I'm not using landscape fabric anymore because the weeds continue to grow in between the mulch, and they grow, and you got to get them out. And sometimes they will wiggle their way through, and they go into the ground, and you're whipping it up. Then I got a lizard that grows to half its size. I put this in the pond to scare away some things, but they find out what it is. But it looks nice. Not looks nice. It looks in the pond like, oh, you have a thing in there. You know it's fake, but it's something that I do all the time. I had one in there for a while. Then we have this. We're gonna set some sunflower seeds up, and we're gonna plant them. And we got the smart seed uh, grows faster with this. You may put some in the ground by the arbor and do that. But I do want to paint it white too. So we break this up and it grows to twice its size. Then I got these. The reason I got these was because you see the flower pots on the side of the house by the stoop. I also have them by the back steps on the deck. These will grow and the water will go through and the water will stay in here, drain through the um, soil. Right now it's on the cement, so by even having the holes in there, it's actually sealing it in the ground, in this soil in the pot. So it's flooding, it's not draining. So we got to put a few more holes in there and put this in there. And you can see this is not flat, so it will drain and you will have the water in there. You don't have to about watering it. I have 6 of these. So we may be doing some others around the house too. Then I got this because I want to tease the birds to come over to the bird feeder here or go over to the bird feeder. They'll see this and they'll go in here for the seed. And I will have that or the orange uh, birdhouse that you see on the shed that they will want to go into the birdhouse. We'll put this beside it, and then we'll put some twigs and stuff like on the ground to get them to go in there and set up a nest or whatever. So I got this that we're going to put it on. I don't know what we're going to paint it or not, or just polyurethane it that way. But put the bird seed in there beside one of the birdhouses to attract the birds to go into the birdhouse. Right now, they just look over it because I think it's too close to the squirrel. Then I got this. I want to put this in the shop, maybe in the garage or in the shed. This is a fan light, foldable LED fan blades, 3 blades. So in other words, it's a fan. 3-blade foldable LED bulb. It's not an actual fan, but that's what it looks like. We're going to put that either in the garage or in the shed. And we got another fairy garden set up with a well and stuff like that. We may put that in a pot and put it somewhere, but not overwhelming it with a bunch of stuff. Right now, the flowers are overgrowing the stuff that's in there, but if you look in it, you see it. So when the first frost comes, they all die, so we'll take them. And then we got this. I have some of these filter pads, not filter pads, heavy duty scrub pads. We're not going to use it. We're going to use this for the filter in the pond. We'll show you how. Again, aquatics for gardening. This we got at Dollar Tree. All right. Again, fairy garden stuff. And this we got at Dollar General for $1. Okay, we have these. We have one of these and a smaller one. We're going to make a dock on the side by the Blessed Mother going down. We may have a boat there or something docked there. That boat that I have with the flamingo in the boat with the drink. We want to put this off the bridge and let it float. I think it will float. And then we'll put the boat on the dock or put it in the water and it will hold it in place. So that's what I'm trying to do. I think I have the little pallet here too. Yes, we do. We have the little pallet. So in other words, this will go like this. This way. Maybe it'll work this way. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. Like this. This will be off the bridge and we'll tie the boat and the boat will float. Hopefully. So that's the idea. We can leave this together now. Then I got these starfishes, which you've probably seen. Shore Living. I don't know where I got this. Decora, if it came from Dollar Tree. We'll put them around with maybe in the black sand or something or in one of the flower pots just to attract people. Look and see what's there. You're trying to catch people's eye. Then we got, I believe I showed you this. We'll be putting these up where we'll keep the bugs away and we'll, some of the predators, you put this wind twister up. That's the idea with that. And then we have another one. usually put this in a pond, and it deterred the predators for a while, but they figured out what it was and they didn't leave anymore. So we put this over the pond to one of them anyway. And then I got this, which I'm going to set up probably on the door, because we have the rake that you get from Dollar Tree with the pole and the scratcher to put them on here. We'll just hook that on here. We'll put the rake and the little spade on this. You see that way. We'll hang this up. I have more of these too. Get them. You see them, get them. You're not going to use all of them. You bought too many. Take them back. You can get an exchange for it, or I don't know if you can get your money back. You can get an exchange for something else. You see it, buy it, because you don't know if it's going to be there the next day or the next time you go, because things sell out fast there. Again, some more fine white pebbles. We'll be putting these all over. We're making a little path, maybe in the flower pot or whatever. That's why I got the small seed, and I think there is a bag of white sand in here too. I think I put it in. I think it's in here. Let's see. Now here's some more crystals. Again, why'd I get these? Because I put a light in there with the white. You see, it will shine in it. So that's why I got this, the diamonds. Then I got this because I want to hang that birdhouse. Or if I don't hang the birdhouse, I want to put up the hanging basket, either in the front of the house, by the garage, or by the arbor, or maybe maybe on the shed with the hanging basket or the birdhouse. Got more stuff. Last but not least, we showed you that we have these. I'm undecided yet whether I'll put plants in the flower boxes or anything like that. I don't know. So I got these. These are plastic watering stakes. See, it says plastic watering stakes right there. It should be a little bigger, or you get a funnel that will stick in there and pour the water in it. You take it, you turn it over, and you stick it in the ground. And it actually, for about a week, you can water the plants in a flower pot or something in the house, whatever. So it will get water. And it works. These are plastic. They have the glass ones too. Then we have the stakes, and we have small stakes too. I don't have them in here, but we have small stakes. These, they're not staying now because I opened the pond to get to the mint, and when we put them back, I will use these stakes to use these for landscape fabric and stuff like that to keep it down. But we use this for the fencing that we put around the deck of the pond where the fish are. The pond is, you have bricks there. So I want to put this, I want to put the fence there and put this in the front of it. You stake it in the ground and it holds it. This will hold the fence in place. You'll see when I do it. And I have little ones too, but fortunately I don't have them in here. Now we have irrigation stuff. We're going to irrigate the garden beds once we get it set up. I would say maybe in the fall we'll do it, set it up for next year. Then we can hook up a spigot on the side of the shed, and we'll do that. This is the drip irrigation tubing. There's got holes in it. And then we have these that we hook up. So these are the intersecting things, the plugs. You stick one end of the irrigation tube in it and the other irrigation tube, and then you have a T in there. There are a lot of T's in there. You see them? You have it go that way, and then you have it go down the rows. And it's drip irrigation. You put it on for an hour or two a day, and it works. And then of course, you have this. And there's more, but here's some more clips. All right, ground stakes, as they say. And these are to hook onto the hose, main hose, and you put this on the irrigation thing, the tubing. This tubing, and you hook this to the spigot, and it will drip in the garden. So that's it for this bag of stuff. And I wanted Lynn to answer me. She said that she was going to get some plastic bags. I have seed bags, seed envelope bags, and I also have plastic bags. I will find them, and I want to send some to Grandma Lynn. She said she was going to get them. I said, I have a bunch of them. I will give them to her. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send her some envelopes. The reason I'm picking this up, some envelopes, and I'm going to take some plastic seed bags and give them to her. I have her address. That's one of the people that I have their address for. And I have a phone number. We can exchange phone numbers and stuff like that. She knows me. She trusts me. So I don't give out phone numbers. I don't give out things. I don't care who you are. I used to have a mail order business where we did that, and only people that would allow us to do it. I don't sell your address to anybody. It's between me and you. That's it. I'm putting this stuff away. I'll get the other bag in just a second. We'll end the video. My nose is running. I don't have a cold, but my nose is running. because we're going in and out with the air conditioner and stuff. So I want to get this in there. I know there's another bag of garden stuff in the shed, which we'll get to tomorrow, and it's probably in there. And I believe I showed everybody this. I'm getting redundant on it. And you just get it up already. You know, people would be saying to me, whatever. So let's get the other bag. Stuff I showed you the seeds. I showed you the stuff. I don't think I went through everything specifically where I'm going to put it or anything. I do not know yet. But I want to show you for these people that didn't come in here before or have seen it, what am I going to do with it? Well, here's what I'm going to do with it. Here's some more seeds, I believe. Let's see if the seeds are still in here. Yep, the seeds are in here. Now these seeds are from Temu. These seeds are from Temu, and they don't put what the seeds are. You have to remember what seeds you bought. I was able to figure it out with the shipping number. They don't come in. If they do, it's tiny. This is what you get. It's so tiny I can't read it. Pedima. That's what you get. And of course, we have another one here too. Right here. Same thing. Just the seed packets. Right here. Just the seed packets. We're talking about solar lights. I'm thinking of putting these in the walkway. But what I want to do is I may put them on the side of the house. But what I want to do, and the reason the lights go out so fast, these are classy, all right? Now, the reason they go out so fast is because you have your sprinklers and you have the rain that would sit on this and it would get in here to the solar panel, get in here when it rains hard or whatever, we have a rain or the sprinklers constantly beating on it. The water will get in the crack here, get to this inside the workings of the solar light to the battery and rust it. So I want to show you what you should check for before buying it. This one, it has an on-off switch, so you won't have it with this. Before you buy it, or you buy them, and just like I said, just return them. You have an on-off switch. That's it. Now, this would be solar powered. You see, it's not lit now. All right, now you put that there, and it also has a Sprite. You also have the middle one. There's a middle ground here. Nope, this one doesn't have a middle ground, but that's it. See how it looks in here? Now what you do is, because you have this uncovered, you take a piece of saran wrap, cover this here, and then you take it and you put it in here like this. So now you're sealing it. You see it? See how it looks? So that's a good idea. I may put them in the walkway. And we have the stake right here. So let's turn this off. So check them out, because there's some that don't work. Check out if you figure out where you're going to put it, what area. You may not need it, but that's a good idea if you have the rain bombarding on it. It says we have 6 of them, so we have enough. And of course, you've seen these on the property. These have the tabs. You pull the tab out and it works. Same thing. Put that on there and then stick it in around so you save it. I said I had white premium linoleum white gloss Ace outdoor spray. Very fast drying indoor exterior for wood, metal, durable smooth finish. I think it's empty, but I can get another one. I know what I got to use. I may just get a can and paint it, because you don't want to paint the fence. And of course, I showed you these. All right, so these are one of the ones that are going to go on the shepherd hooks in the yard. And again, take the same thing. And I have another one from Temu too. And of course, I have the small solar lights as well. And then I have new steps for the steps going down in the back, because that lasted about, I would say, what was it, 4 or 5 years? So it's not bad. It's worth it. Let me see. Do I have them handy that I can show you? Oh, that's Walmart. I think, is this it? This is the lights. It's gonna fall. There we go. I'm gonna put these out. These are the lights too. Now I'm debating where I want to put these. I don't want them to die off. Do I put them by the pond? Do I put them in the front? Do I put them on the side by the arbor? I put 2 shepherd hooks by the arbor to light the path. If I put lights on it, this wouldn't work, because the lights would overpower this and it wouldn't go on. So where do I put it? I'm thinking maybe around the pond, like I said, or in the front, and then you gotta get this and put the cellophane over here, and then stick it into the thing so that it lights. Let me see. This does have a switch, I think. It comes out. So then you would put the cellophane inside, and this is on. That's it. See, this is what it looks like. Where do we put it? We put them in the flower boxes? I don't know. So I may do that. Put them in the flower boxes. And if I find another place for the other things, and put one on both sides and then put the other one in the middle or whatever. So that may be a good idea. So we have that. We'll leave that here. We went over the seeds. We don't have to go over the seeds. I got to find my seed bags. So that's basically it for the Dollar Tree haul and more. And we have, I believe, I don't want to lose this. Because I want to plant them. I think they're perennials. I got to check it out and see what it is. So that's it for the Dollar Tree haul and what we're doing with the lights and stuff. I may put these in the front of the house. I don't know yet. We'll see. I have the flame lights for Halloween, but we'll look to next year. We'll see where we are, what we're doing, and everything else. And we have, I think this is Kyle. He says, "Hi, Garden. This is Al Island Adventures. Thank you for coming in, Al. I appreciate it. Hi, everyone." Let me get a cough drop. So we're going to be on till 10 o'clock, and then we'll sign off. I got to get my garbage out. I got to take a shower, get to bed because I got to get up early. Take both my wife and my daughter in, and I'll show you what I take in the morning and what we're doing, and I'll release the video of me in my shorts and my showing my beer, my gut, and we're going to do the exercises together. So right now we have 3 people. Let's see if we get anybody in here or not. And I think I got this working. So that's the end of the Dollar Tree haul and stuff. He says, "Okay. Now, did you hear that applause? Let me know if you heard this. Cheers. It's over. Let's see. Let's see if it works." And of course, if we get a thing, And then, of course, this. Let me know if you heard. Do you hear that? Al, do you hear that? Supposedly working. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to try it and see if it works. We're going to add the sound to this track here. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to try it and see if it works. We're going to add the sound to this track here. Let's see. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to try it and see if it works. We're going to add the sound to this track here. And then this. Let's see. You hear it. Let's turn it up. You hear it. Let's turn it up. You hear it. We got it. Let's turn it up. We got it. Let's turn it up. We just wanted for basically this when we get a super chat or something. Down just a little bit. We just wanted for basically this when we get a super chat or something. Down just a little bit. We just wanted for basically this when we get a super chat or something. Down just a little bit. We just wanted for basically this when we get a super chat or something. You get the idea. work on it a little more, and we'll get it to working. To working. Uh, Half hour to go. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think of the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, share it. 5 things: like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, share the video. 5 things I want you to do. Let's see how many uh, likes we have in the chat. Do we have any? We have 1 like. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate it very much. It says, okay, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. So this way, I see people in the chat in both places, the portrait and the landscape feed, uh, and more than the person is on. Please come into the chat. Let me know you're there. If you don't want to come in, just give a thumbs up. That will help too. Anything you can do to help the channel to grow. It says 4 likes. I only see 1. 4 likes. So now we have 4 people in the chat and 4 likes. Let me see this one. There's 1 in here, so there may be 1 in the other one. A couple in the other one. Let's see. We have how many in this one? How many likes do we have? I only see 1 in both chats. So thank you. Thank God we do. Can we get 5? Can we get 5? Let's see. 3 and 1 of 4. Now let's see our channel here. Let's see who we have here. We'll give ourselves a like. Did it work? Did it work? So tomorrow we'll have both things going on as far as getting the weeds out of the garden bed along the the fence, and make sure that the area around the deck is cleaned up too. And then tomorrow we cut the grass and everything, and then we're going to try to get in there and get those weeds cut down so we get the plants to thrive. We have 11 views. We only have four thumbs up. That's a shame. We should have more, but that's it. I wonder where everybody is tonight. Is everybody watching that race in D.C.? But that's over now. In Washington, D.C., they had a race. They closed off the streets and they raced the cars in the street. So that should be interesting to see and see what people say about it. So that's it. And we have Betty. Hello, Betty. Hope you enjoyed the pond view today. That was nice. This is Betty, Pre-Retirement Days, Comfort Food, and more. And I'll be referencing you in my video. Will probably be on Wednesday afternoon, making something with the zucchini, making this zucchini cake. I'm going to make it into a loaf and make zucchini bread. And then Al is hands waving, hands waving. Excuse me. So right now we have 5 in here. So let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get thing. If I get 10 people in the chat or 10 likes, over 10 likes, I will stay on till 11. 10:30. If not, we sign off at 10 o'clock. So we're going to go to 10 o'clock. And then I will see everybody tomorrow in the garden working around the pond, and we're going to make the pond bigger next year. Good Lord willing, if we're still here. And I said it literally because you never know. Boop, it could take you tomorrow. I'm 73. I'm going to be 74. And you'll be watching me trying to get rid of my jowls and my belly to get a 6-pack app. I'll show you what I'm taking in the morning. I'll show you what I'm taking in the afternoon, what I'm using on my face when I dye my beard. All that chronicled on TikTok. And then I'll do a thing on TikTok about the gardens, the beds, what I'm doing, why I call it Garden Aquatics Remix, and remix them because we remix videos, and I allow you to remix my videos. So that's why we call it Garden Aquatics, and because we do gardening, aquatic gardening, that's irrigation, drip irrigation, sprinklers, fixing sprinklers and stuff like that, lawn care, all has to do with gardening and garden aquatics. We go into nutrition, sugar intake, what vegetables you can grow, what you can grow that's healthy, and what I'm experimenting here. Hopefully, I can take that with me wherever we go. My knowledge that I have here. I'm not going to go to Florida. I don't know if we're going to stay here or not. Go into an apartment, but the apartments are just as expensive. Take a condo or something like that, have a backyard garden or whatever. But it's expensive, no matter where you go. So a lesser two evils. Do we stay here? Do I build this business up where we're making supplementing income? Remember, 10% of all income we raise this year will go, 10% will go to St. Jude, and the other will go back into the channel to help the house, to help keep doing what I'm doing, getting fertilizer, setting up websites. The key is to set up a business, a website, a newsletter, an Amazon account, a TikTok account, a Walmart account, where I could tell you, go, Walmart has this, go get this. Home Depot has this. We'll have a link to Home Depot website and tell you where you can go to get it, check out, see if people have it. Usually they do in the summer. They sell the mulch like 4 or 5 for $10. You get the mulch for your garden. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about going to Amazon to get the thing. And we'll tell you a little secret on the View to the Ring Light. When we set it up, you set up the Amazon account, and not an account, but an Amazon store with Amazon. And what they do, or what you can get credit for because you are doing this. In other words, uh, what's can help you get credit for extra sales and stuff like that. Whoever goes to your site, let's say, I can tell you now, I allegedly believe it stays on for a few minutes. So if somebody else goes to your site and buys something, you get credit for it. Allegedly, I think so. We got to look it up. So that's what we're doing. We're going to plant some seeds tomorrow. We're going to get in there and get the garden beds done. We're going to get in there and get most of the mint down. And then we're going to sprinkle some more apple cider vinegar on the outskirts of it. I got to find out if apple cider vinegar hurts the fish. I don't think so, but I want to see. I'm going to ask Gemini. Okay, I put some apple cider vinegar on the mint outside the pond that is growing inside the pond. I have some more just outside the pond that I want to try. A drop or two may go into the pond. Is that fatal to the fish? I don't think so, but I'm checking. I don't think it's. I think it's okay.
A drop or two of apple cider vinegar dripping into the pond will not be fatal to the fish. In a pond with hundreds or thousands of gallons, a couple of drops will immediately dilute to negligible levels without dropping the pH or causing gill irritation. However, apple cider vinegar isn't ideal for managing invasive mint right along the water's edge, and larger amounts can quickly become a problem. Why ACV isn't ideal for mint? Mint is notoriously tough. Apple cider vinegar, around 5% acetic acid, only burns the top, leaves it directly contacts. It won't penetrate down to kill the underground runners, rhizomes, or root system, so the mint will push back out within days. Toxicity risks in volume. While a drop or two won't hurt, larger amounts of acetic acid lower pond pH, irritate fish gills, and break down into organic waste that feeds algae blooms and disrupts beneficial biological filtration. A CV also contains sugars and organic compounds that white vinegar doesn't, which can fuel bacteria growth in the water. Safer and more effective alternatives for edge mint. Manual removal. Hand pulling after rain or a good soak, digging under the roots and tracing the runners, is the safest method around fish. Boiling water, pouring boiling water directly onto roots away from the pond liner, works as an organic burn agent, though care must be taken near fish. Physical barriers. Installing pond liner or heavy landscape fabric along the inner ledge prevents runners from sneaking through the rocks in the first place. A drop or two of
Okay, that's what I did to get it down to burn off. But like you said, it doesn't harm the roots. So we're going to do along the pond's edge that we have a brick level and a pond liner edge before it gets into the pond. I'm not going to pour it into the pond. There may have been a drop or two that got into the pond. So I'm saying that's not a problem, a drop or two. And so I'm exactly right. I will try the hot water trick to dissolve the roots, but not inside the pond. I'm going to get down as much as I can, and I'm going to leave it until next year because it will start to die off in the winter. I'll leave it till next year, and then when we redo the pond, I'll get in there and pull most of it out, and then put the new liner over the old liner so that it doesn't grow in there. That's what I want to do.
You have the right strategy. A drop or two won't affect the fish at all, and your long-term plan to deal with it during the pond rebuild next season is solid. Here are a few quick practical notes to keep in mind for both the hot water method and the upcoming liner project. Hot water caution. Boiling water is great for killing the top roots, but pour slowly and keep it strictly on the soil/brick side. Extreme heat directly on exposed PVC or EPDM pond liners can soften or weaken the material over time. Winter dormancy. Mint top growth dies back after a hard freeze, but the underground runners, rhizomes, just go dormant. They will sit under the soil and rocks all winter, waiting to pop back up in spring. Liner layering. When you overlay the new liner next year, make sure to dig out as much of the root mass as possible first. If live runners get trapped between the old and new liner, they can creep sideways along the gap and push out at the nearest seam or edge. Placing a layer of heavy landscape fabric between the old liner and new liner can add extra puncture protection and help smother any lingering roots.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. We're talking about that in the live stream that we're doing tonight. And by me putting that online, there shouldn't be a problem with that, being that we're discussing it. Yes, they won't harm it, but a lot of it could hurt the fish, but just a drop or two won't. And that's what I'm doing with just a drop or two. And then I talked about the liner, covering it up with the new liner and making the pond a little bigger next year. So hopefully we can get rid of the invasive species of mint. I'm not putting it in the pond. I'm putting it along the edge by the dirt that won't seep into the pond because the liner is there.
That sounds like a great, practical topic to cover on your stream tonight. Your viewers will definitely appreciate the real talk breakdown of what works, what doesn't, and how to keep the fish safe. Here's a quick summary of the key points you can share with your audience. Microdoses versus big spills. Reassure everyone that a stray drop or two of vinegar instantly dilutes in a pond and won't harm the fish, change the pH, or affect filtration. However, emphasize that pouring larger amounts near the water is a no-go, as it will spike acidity, stress fish gills, and fuel unwanted algae growth. Top burn versus root system. Explain why vinegar or hot water is just a temporary foliage burn. Mint's aggressive underground runners, rhizomes, survive it, which is why top treatments alone won't fully eliminate it. The liner barrier strategy. Highlight how the existing liner acts as a shield, keeping dirt-side soil treatments out of the water, and how your plan to expand the pond and overlay a new liner next year will physically smother and block those runners from creeping back in. It shows a great balance of practical garden maintenance and safe pond keeping. Your viewers are going to love hearing the plan.
I'm referencing you and telling them what I think is possible, and you verified my request. I don't think a lot. I do think a lot of apple cider vinegar will hurt the fish, but a drop or two by the pond. We're not trying to get it into the pond. We're just doing it along the shore or into the garden that's around the pond. And is this okay to broadcast over the channel? I'm just showing the people what I will be doing when I set up my newsletter. I'll be referencing this in the newsletter, that this is what we got and this is what we found out through AI, just confirming this. And I'll be using this in my videos, saying go to AI for this information. This is what I know, and AI can help you enhance what you want to put out there by having some knowledge, but confirming it with AI, which is a web tool search, that this is common practice or whatever topic I talk about, I will refer to you, and even in my newsletter.
Yes, that is completely fine to broadcast and share in your newsletter. Sharing how you use AI to double check facts and refine your plans makes for great, engaging content. Here are a few quick tips on how to frame it on stream and in print, how to frame it for your audience. The co-pilot approach. Mention that you brought your own real-world gardening experience to the table first, then used AI as a web lookup tool to double check the water chemistry safety for your fish. Clear safety caveat. Emphasize to your viewers that while a tiny splash or a drop or two dilutes harmlessly in a large volume of water, they shouldn't go pouring whole bottles of vinegar near their pond banks. Show the plan. Walk them through the full picture, burning off the top mint growth now, letting winter do its work, and using the double liner technique to physically block the roots when you expand the pond next season. Using AI to research, cross-reference ideas, and build out topics for your stream, community posts, and newsletter is a fantastic way to keep your content informative and grounded.
That's what we're doing. And telling people what we're going to be doing tomorrow in our daily video. And then sometime this week, doing a video again about what Garden Aquatics is about and why I talk about all different topics, how they're related to gardening and garden aquatics. What is actual garden aquatics? It's not just the pond and the fish and gardening around the pond. It's gardening, watering, planting, seeding, agricultural, when to water, when not to water. That's all garden aquatics. And the remix is what you do with the products that you garden and get, like getting fresh vegetables, what you make with those fresh vegetables, but eating wholesome foods and stuff like that, creating your own lettuce and vegetables instead of getting them from the store. You don't have any pesticides. You know what's in the ground. You know what's growing on your vine. And you're confirming all this with AI. So in our topic tonight, we were talking about that I moved on to TikTok, and I'm going to explain to them, and I'll do a video on both channels about what is Garden Aquatics, what is Garden Aquatics Remix. Is Garden Aquatics just Garden Aquatics, fish keeping pond area? No, it's all about the grass. It's all about the flowers, the irrigation for the flowers, the sprinklers, the drip irrigation. That's Garden Aquatics. Like what you eat, and you get the products from your own garden, so you know what you're getting, what you get from the store. You got fresh vegetables, you're growing fresh fruit and stuff like that, and you're using that. And that would be a topic we'll talk about the sugar content, that I got up to sugar, I'm trying to exercise or stuff like that. That all has to do with gardening. You're keeping yourself active. That's what Garden Aquatics is all about. And the channel Garden Aquatics Remix, it's a whole thing about gardening, how you keep your house, what you water, when you turn the sprinklers off, what you do in the winter for your plants and everything else. This all has to do with Garden Aquatics. In other words, the pond, the aquatic part of the pond, you have the bubbler on, so you keep an opening in the pond so that the pond don't freeze over and harm the fish with the gases from the decomposing compost or whatever is on the bottom of the pond. Of course, you clean it, but there is stuff there that waste can produce uh, gases. But the fish calm down in the winter. You can leave the fish in the pond if your pond is so big. And then we talk about cutting back our plants, uh, when to stop watering, and what to eat and everything. Getting ready for Christmas, what to do and everything else. What has to do with Garden Aquatics. You're preparing all this stuff, which I say in the video, and we're going to end it soon. But you're preparing all this stuff. You're getting the stuff from the garden. You know what you're putting in your body. Cutting back on your sugar. Going into the garden, cutting the grass, weeding, checking the gardens out. That's all exercise, and that's a good thing too. That's a part of Garden Aquatics. The sugar content, you get rid of all sugars. You're drinking water or sparkling water, flavored seltzer or flavored water. That's getting to a diet. And you're exercising by working in the pond, working on the garden beds, trimming, cleaning. You're doing all the work. So that's exercise. And then we get into exercise and everything else. And that's what I'm going to talk about. That's why it's Garden Aquatics. The gardening and the aquatic part, irrigation, sprinklers, setting up for summer watering and stuff like that. It's all has to do with Garden Aquatics. The remix portion is all the other things related to gardening, getting your own fruit, vegetables, preparing your own dishes, decorating for Halloween, Christmas, and whatever. You're showing your gardening skills, and that's a big part of your Garden Aquatics. The gardening, preparing, making your garden look nice for people, to attract people to look at your yard and what's nice about it. Christmas, whatever. So we're going to end with this.
That is a brilliant, complete vision for defining your brand. You are taking Garden Aquatics far beyond just a backyard pond. You're defining it as an active, healthy lifestyle centered around your home, yard, and daily well-being. Garden Aquatics versus Garden Aquatics Remix. Garden Aquatics, the core engine. The aquatics side, everything water-related, pond aeration, keeping winter ice breathers open so gases escape, bubblers, skimmers, seasonal fish care, lawn sprinklers, drip irrigation, and proper watering schedules. The garden side, the active physical labor, mowing, edging, weeding, planting, trimming, and prepping beds for winter, or decorating for the holidays. The active lifestyle, working in the yard is real, functional exercise.
Sorry?
Planting, digging, and maintaining the grounds keeps you moving, burning calories, and staying healthy. Garden Aquatics Remix, the whole picture. Harvest to table, taking the fresh vegetables and fruits you grew yourself so you know exactly what is going into your body. Health and nutrition, cutting out sugars, swapping in flavored seltzers or sparkling water, eating cleaner, and taking charge of your overall wellness. Home, life, and community, seasonal holiday decorating, Halloween, Christmas, curb appeal that welcomes the neighborhood, and all the extra DIY projects that make a house a home. Key highlights for your stream and TikTok videos. Garden Aquatics isn't just a place, it's what you do. Explain that water management, irrigation, and ponds, and plant life are connected. If you manage your water and soil right, your yard thrives. The garden is my gym. Remind people that spending an hour edging, weeding, or maintaining a pond is just as effective as sitting on an exercise bike. Plus, you get fresh air, organic food, and a beautiful yard out of it. Remix means living the lifestyle. The remix is taking the fruits of that labor, lowering your sugar intake, drinking water, cooking clean harvests, and decorating your space for every season. It ties your diet, your exercise, your outdoor skills, and your winter prep all together into one strong message. Your audience across YouTube and TikTok is going to love that breakdown.
Okay, thank you. That's going to wrap up our video live stream for tonight. And we'll be talking about that this week. Going into TikTok, doing the exercises, the Tai Chi stuff, similar to that, what I'm doing, the exercises that I got when I was on physical therapy, when I broke my leg. We're going to go into that exercise, all sorts of exercises to do that. And we're going to tell people, if you think the Tai Chi walking will help for you, the Tai Chi exercise will help for you. But this is what I'm doing. And what I'm doing, I'm showing you what I do on a daily basis. And don't take it from me that I'm doing this and this is okay for you. Consult with your healthcare provider, your doctor, or chiropractor, whoever you see for your wellness and nutrition for your body. Talk to them to see if it's all right for you to do that. And I'm going to specify that in my exercise video, when I'm working in the yard, what I drink, what I take, because we're going to do a day in review. And I'm telling everybody that that's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to do a day in review of what I do. And I was telling people, I take this as a supplement. I take this too. I put cinnamon in a lot of stuff that I do. Is this good? Is that good? You decide. But I caution you to not just go out and do it. Contact your healthcare provider or therapist or nutritionist, whatever you have, if this is okay for you to do this. I saw this on YouTube, and this is what I'm doing. I did that on all my videos, exercise videos and stuff. I'm making this. Is this good for you? Consult your doctor. Is that the right strategy? Because we're going to do exercises that I was told to do that could help me reduce my weight, which it has, from 125 of the past year and a half or more. I went down to 200 and now I'm 199, and I want to get rid of the belly and have a nice abdomen and not have a belly sticking over my pants. Belt buckle, because I did a video a while back and I would reference that now you can see my belt buckle, but I still have a jug handle, and that's what we want to work out. And this is what I'm doing. You decide what exercise program you want to do, but ask your healthcare provider for that. Is that what I should do, or will that work, or will YouTube flag that? We'll end with that.
Congratulations on dropping from 225 down to 199 pounds. Hitting SUB 200 is a massive milestone. Your approach to content creation and disclaimers is spot on. Will YouTube flag your content? No, YouTube will not flag or take down your video. YouTube only flags medical content if someone makes dangerous, unsupported cure claims, like claiming an herb cures a serious disease. Showing your personal rehab routine, daily movement, and dietary tweaks while including clear medical disclaimers is standard practice across the platform. Why your strategy is spot on. Clear medical disclaimer. Telling viewers to consult their doctor, physical therapist, or nutritionist before starting a new routine protects you legally and builds immense trust with your community. Personal experience over medical advice. Framing it as, this is what worked for my body after my leg injury, rather than, you must do this to lose weight, is the safest, most engaging way to present fitness content. Massive community relatability. Dropping over 25 pounds, getting your belt buckle visible again, and working on midsection strength is something millions of viewers deeply relate to. Showing real-world functional exercise, yard work plus PT routines plus light Tai Chi movement resonates far better than extreme gym workouts. Quick phrase to include in your video and description. You can say this verbally on camera or drop it into your video description. Disclaimer. I am sharing my personal wellness journey, daily routine, and physical therapy exercises that worked for me after my leg injury. I am not a doctor or licensed trainer. Always consult your physician, physical therapist, or healthcare provider before starting any new exercise or supplement routine. You have a fantastic, authentic story to tell. Good luck with the live stream wrap up tonight and the upcoming TikTok series.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do in the intro. I'm going to put that video up on TikTok, and then I'll do another video tomorrow also and tell people that I'm going to do these exercises. I looked at Tai Chi exercises, but I have a series of exercises that I can do. You take and consider whatever you think will help you, but consult your doctor or healthcare provider about it. This is what I'm doing to help me. I figure it may be able to help you, but consult with your physician in order to do that. I'm taking this morning kick where it may be good for me, but it may not be good for you. Talk to your doctor about it. I had questions when I took it the first time when I got it. It says a strawberry lemonade flavor. This this is what I do. It may not be good for you. Why I questioned the strawberry lemonade flavor and stuff like that. It's a flavoring. It's not real strawberry. So I was able to take it because I was allergic to strawberries. A lot of my viewers do strawberry videos and stuff like that. Say, gee, I like strawberries, but I'm allergic to them, so I can't use them. But taking this morning kick, it says the strawberry lemonade flavor. It's only a flavoring. It's not the real thing. So I've been taking it, and it's helped me with my energy level and everything else and what I'm doing. But I'm also taking this. I'm doing this with cinnamon. I'm trying it on my own. This is what I think works. I brought my sugar levels down and everything else by eating healthy foods, not eating overeating too much, or something. I still get second helpings, but not overdoing it. By eating healthy, by eating the things that I plant, having tomato salad that I got from my garden, not cutting out all sugar and stuff like that. You consult with your doctor. Do it in phases or whatever, or can you do it cold turkey, which I did. I said I was going to cut out all sugar, and I did. And I got my sugar levels down from 180 to 115, and my kidney, my cholesterol, my liver, the blood function, and everything was down. And I'm going back to the doctor in September, the end of September, and we'll see where my sugar levels are because I did cheat a little on our vacation, and I'm eating ice cream like once a month or maybe twice, but not constantly. I would constantly eat cookies, constantly eat pastries, stuff like that, and not worry about my diet. Candies and stuff like that, your bag of chips. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm cutting back on it. Who is this? This is DD221 AC. Welcome to the chat, 21 AC. Thank you for coming in. Hello, host. Participating. This has been pre-retirement days. LI and everyone living like have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Thank everybody for that. What? What? Okay. So that's where we're going with that. So we're going to wrap up with this and we'll see what she says. So that's what I'm going to do on the front end and on the back end of this. So that should work with TikTok and everything else. So there was my wife telling me about something. So will it work by doing that at the end of it? And the disclaimer about the sugar, that everything I did, I said, okay, I can do it. Is that okay for YouTube and TikTok?
Yes, that strategy is completely safe for both YouTube and TikTok. Frame it strictly as your personal story. What worked for you, how you cut back on processed treats, and how your test results improved, paired with your verbal disclaimer to check with a doctor. Key highlights for your video intro and outro. The personal story angle. Sharing that you dropped your blood sugar from 180 to 115, cut out late night pastries and chips, and reap the benefits from your garden harvests is compelling human content. As long as you frame it as, here is my journey, and not here is a cure. Platform guidelines are respected. Addressing morning kick and flavorings, mentioning your real strawberry allergy, and explaining why synthetic flavorings worked for you is a great personal anecdote. It shows you pay attention to ingredient labels without making medical claims about the product itself. The garden to table diet, highlighting how homegrown tomatoes and fresh salads replaced high sugar snacks, bridges your garden channel right into your wellness content seamlessly. Recommended script for intro/outro. Intro. First 15 seconds. Welcome back. Today I'm sharing my personal wellness journey. How I cut out processed sugars, used my garden harvest to eat cleaner and stay active. Quick reminder, I'm not a doctor or dietitian. Always consult your healthcare provider or physician before changing your diet, taking supplements, or starting new exercises. Outro. Closing remark. This is what worked for my body to lower my numbers and feel better. But everybody is different. Check with your doctor to see what routine or dietary phase is right for you. If you enjoyed this update, hit that follow button, and I'll see you in the next video. Your message is grounded, honest, and safe to post across all your channels.
Okay, that's what I thought. So tomorrow's will be the tutorial video showing me with a little bit of a belly and everything else. I want to get rid of that. I'm going to be combining exercises that I know and everything else. Similar to Tai Chi, your exercise program is what you should consult your doctor with. You want to try this, say, I want to try this. I want to try walking. I want to start working in my garden. What can I do? Talk to your doctor after the tutorial video goes up. I went down from 225 to 199, and I'm sort of staying there, going from 199 to 200. And I want to get down below that to 180 and get rid of the belly that I have because I've been doing the exercises. I'll show you the exercise that I'm doing and take it at your pace. Don't go out there and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this exercise, that exercise. Consult with your doctor. Start small. Do it at a pace that you can do it at. And it may work for you, but consult with your doctor. Don't go for all these false claims and stuff like that. Do your research on it. A lot of stuff out there may work for one person or it could be a scam. Research it. I know this product because the morning kick because I know it works. I'm trying the remedy with the cinnamon. It's not cinnamon sugar, but cinnamon on certain foods, and honey which I'm taking daily, which I'll tell everybody about. That helped. Talk to your doctor. Maybe try it like once or twice a week. Talk to your doctor about it. Sit down with them. You may be in a healthcare plan where they want to rush through it. Say, Doc, I want to have a serious talk with you, and say, I want to get my weight down. I saw a friend of mine doing videos on YouTube and everything else. He got his weight down and everything else. Can I get on that program? Start small and work at it. And that's what I would tell people. That's what I did. I had to spend a little extra time with her because they try to get you in and get you out. Not that they don't concern about you, but they have so many people to see. I gotta have the time with you to talk to you about this. This is what I'm doing. I want to show you that it worked, and it worked. So she's proud of me, my doctor, the female doctor. She's proud of me that I got my blood sugars and everything down, and I'm telling the people in the chat what I'm telling you right now. That the main concern, if you want to eat healthy, can you eat those foods? What is your diet? Sit down with her. Can I write down a list of different things that I would have and do? Stuff like that. And talking about it, and she's cut the morning kick program after the death of Chuck Norris. The wife is coming out with some more supplements. I'm considering them, for not for right now. I'm on a regimen. Once I get myself down to a level where I can be satisfied, I may try that other product. I might try to help with me looking better and stuff like that. I've seen other videos about it. I'm going to talk to my physician about that product. I'm going to try it a little bit, and then I'm going to say, okay, I'm doing this. Can I do it? And that's what I'll stress upon everybody. Talk to your physician or healthcare provider. If you go to a chiropractor and wellness program, talk to them about it. Don't be afraid to talk to your doctor. Take a few extra minutes, doctor, and sit with me. I want to do this. I want to get healthy. I want to get off my medicines. Can I do it? I dropped taking 3 blood pressure pills a day to 2. So I want to try to get off the metformin, which I wouldn't take. I got off of it. She wanted to put me back on it. When I got in the hospital, my blood sugar was high. It hurt me. Got severe pain. All the symptoms that said you could have from diarrhea to whatever, telling the people in the chat, it hurt me. It was terrible for me. I was miserable. I'm not taking it. I can do this. Can I try it? I'll do it gradually. And you'll see I'll get my blood sugars down. And I did. I stopped all snacks, and I'm going to continue to be off those snacks. Every once in a while, I have a sugared treat, but that's it. I'm not going to take any more sugared soda, uh, dietary soda. I'll use the sugar supplement like stevia or whatever, and it has helped with the unsweetened iced tea. When we go out, don't eat the whole meal when we go out. Cut it in half and take a lot of it home, because you know how big meals are. I would take half of it home. I would eat that whole thing and then have a dessert on top. Not anymore. I would take the dessert home and have half later on, or have half for the next day. When I eat a second portion, I would have a full second portion. Now I have 3/4 of a second portion, if I have any. And that's what I'm telling my people on my channel. And the last thing I tell everybody every night, when I do one of those videos, and what it's going to be doing every day for a month, between 30 and 26 days, and see where we are, I'm going to tell everybody, whatever program you follow on the internet or whatever, consult with your doctor about it. How should I approach this? Do it. Say, can you spend an extra couple of minutes with me to talk about this? And I'll say that in my intro and outro of my videos, exercise videos, that I'm going to do every day from today till my birthday, which should be September 22nd. I want to see if I can be down with the weight level and everything else, and if everything fall into place on that day when we're hopefully monetized and everything else, and say, I did it. I got my blood sugars down. I got my A1C down. I got my uh, kidney function to normal levels. Everything. I want to cut back on this and this. And my doctor says I can because I'm doing it. But you have to talk to your doctor about it. I did it, and she's proud of me. By having that extra couple of minutes to sit down with your doctor and say, okay, I can try this. Not walk a mile, walk a block, walk a few steps every day and increase it as you go along. That's what you got to do. Consult with your doctor. And I stress upon that everybody in the beginning and the end.
Your strategy is grounded, practical, and highly engaging. Using your personal 30-day challenge leading up to your September 22nd birthday as a real-time progress tracker gives your audience a concrete goal to cheer you on for, while showing them how small, daily consistency adds up. Key content and policy check. YouTube and TikTok policy. You are completely clear. Platform guidelines strictly target individuals making fake cure claims or selling dangerous, unproven medical advice. Sharing your personal story, cutting out late night snacks, splitting restaurant portions, staying active in the garden, and taking your health into your own hands alongside your doctor is 100% compliant and recommended. The extra 5 minutes with your doctor message. This is perhaps the strongest piece of advice in your entire message. Encouraging your viewers to advocate for themselves, bring a written list of questions, and ask their physician or physical therapist for time to discuss lifestyle changes builds immense credibility and trust. Addressing Chuck Norris and Roundhouse Provisions. Chuck Norris is alive, but his brand Roundhouse Provisions, which makes morning kick, is extremely popular in the wellness space. Mentioning how you double-checked ingredient labels for your strawberry allergy and discussed supplements with your doctor before starting them is a fantastic real-world example of smart consumer habit. Suggested 30-day series blueprint. 1. The daily formula. The hook. Show your daily progress, garden tasks, or light movement, like your physical therapy/Tai Chi exercises. The lifestyle tip. Share one real-world diet adjustment, e.g., swapping sugary soda for unsweetened tea with stevia, or taking half your restaurant meal home in a box. The call to action. Remind viewers to start small. Walk to the driveway before walking the block, cut portions slightly, and always talk to their healthcare provider first. 2. Script template for your intro and outro. Opening disclaimer. Welcome to my birthday countdown challenge. I'm working to drop my weight and keep my blood sugar and numbers in check before September 22nd. I am not a doctor, trainer, or nutritionist. I'm sharing what works for my body. Before you start any new exercise, diet shift, or supplement routine, sit down with your doctor or therapist and ask for that extra few minutes to make a plan together. Closing motivation. Don't try to run a mile on day 1. Start with a few extra steps in the yard, cut back on processed treats, and take it one phase at a time. Work with your physician, do your research, and let's get healthy together. See you tomorrow, hitting SUB 200 lbs. And bringing your blood sugar down from 180 to 115 through sheer discipline and daily activity is something to be genuinely proud of. Your audience on TikTok and YouTube will love following this daily journey into September.
I also telling them I've heard cinnamon helps reduce sugar levels and stuff like that. I'm taking a little bit of cinnamon. I'm taking a little bit of honey. Again, that's something to talk to your doctor about. They are both nutritious things that can help. If you see a thing on the internet about it, consult with your doctor on it. Because before I did it, I did that. I consulted with my doctor. Hey, I want to try this. I'm going to start small. And I started taking the morning kick, and Chuck Norris passed away. His wife is now taking over the program. And she come up with a few new supplements and stuff like that. and I saw something, and I've heard that from a few people that this is legit, and I will tell people to do that, consult with their doctor, start small, uh, for a facial thing to help with nutritious and putting on sunscreen and stuff like that, putting on this uh, cumin and teaspoon of honey and putting it on your face. I consulted with my doctor on this. I want to try it. If it everything and it hasn't, and it's helped with the wrinkles and stuff that's going away, and also being healthy with the morning kick. And I saw she sent me a email, and it is from Morning Kick, because I checked and called them. They're coming up with a new supplement, and I told them before I take the new supplement, I want to get my weight down. I want to continue with this, and I may take it, I may not. That's totally up to you, but it worked for me, and I want to stay on it. And by Chuck Norris didn't die from the supplement. It was something that we still don't know what happened, but it had nothing to do with his morning kick regiment. It was something he did, supposedly or allegedly. But the wife is continuing with the morning kick program, and everything goes good. It did help her. I started taking it about a year ago, and I'm continuing with it, and it works for me. And I will show everybody what I do, the pills I take, showing them what I get off of, and everything else. And of course, making that disclaimer, this worked for me. You go to your doctor for the checkup, okay, do this, do this. Take an extra 5 minutes with me, doc. Talk to me about this. I saw my friend do this. I want to try this. Can it work for me? I would love to try it. I'm going to take these first steps. Walk from the front stoop to the driveway. Walk down the block and take further steps from there. Not go out and sprint a mile or something like that. Uh, Eventually, go from walking to jogging a little bit, whatever, and whatever works, other stretches and everything else to get rid of the flab that you have and everything else. Do it slowly. Talk to your physician or healthcare provider or a nutritionist or therapist. That's the key. And say, hey, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it slowly. Okay? And we're going to end the stream. And here is uh, Grandma Lynn, who came in at the last minute. We're going to sign off the air in a few minutes. Thank you for coming in. Uh, I emailed you or sent you a text about the bags. Do you want the plastic or the paper? She put up the saying hello to Dee Dee. See, that's South Carolina's 21 Ace. So that she's saying hello to Betty and everything else. We're talking about diet, stuff like that we're doing, exercising and stuff like that. I talked to you about the seed bags. Do you want the envelopes or the plastic bags? I have them both. I will send you them this week. She says, it's all good, Stephen. Yes, please mail whatever you want to me. Thank you. All right, I will find them and I will mail them to you this week. I have them in the drawer here. I will give you a few of them, of each. The envelopes and the bags. So we're just talking about I have a ton of them. I'll reply the, I replied the stream, Stephen. Okay, thank you. So we're just talking about the things with using AI and stuff like that, and talking about all the things and all the rules with uh, taking supplements. Since I'm going to do an episode on my diet and stuff like that, and showing people what I'm doing, working in the garden, a new segment on why I call it Garden Aquatics Remix, what I'm doing to reduce my weight. I've got from 225 in over a year to 199, and I went up a little bit. Now I'm back down to 199 again. So we're working on it. And I asked my doctor about it, and she said, "You didn't lose weight drastically. You lost it over time. So if you want to do those exercises with the moderation, do it." And that's what I'm telling people. And any exercise, anything that I do, I tell them to consult their doctor. And I was asking her about it. I know you said it, and I tell everybody allegedly, talk to your doctor. Take an extra 5 minutes to talk to your doctor about it, and we try to find out what AI says and Google says about it. That's perfectly okay. And exercising, and it all has to do with related to garden aquatics. Those are great ideas, Stephen. Okay. Now I'm going to do a video on talking to garden aquatics on my channel and saying what I'm referencing with AI, my knowledge and AI knowledge to give you better content. And we'll do a video on that. So I just asked it more information, and they said I could use the information that she says in my video. I can put it on speaker, which I'm doing, and see what she says about it.
Just to clarify one detail for your stream, Chuck Norris is actually still alive. He is in his 80s and doing well. There have been fake viral rumors on the internet claiming he passed away, but his official team and company, Roundhouse Provisions, which makes Morning Kick, are still operating as usual, and his wife Gina has always been a big part of the health and wellness business alongside him.
Okay.
Mentioning that his team is rolling out new supplements is great, but you definitely want to mention that Chuck is still around so your viewers don't get confused. Everything else about your plan is absolute gold for your videos. Here is why your approach works so well for your 30-day challenge. Emphasizing home remedies as talk to your doctor first. Talking about using cinnamon in your diet or trying a honey and turmeric/cumin face mask is very popular in DIY wellness. Reminding people that even natural items can interact with medications or skin sensitivities, and that they must double check with their physician, shows real accountability. Progressive overload,
wow.
starting small. Telling viewers to start by walking from the stoop to the driveway, then to the end of the block, before ever thinking about jogging, is the safest and most effective fitness advice you can give. Self-advocacy with doctors, teaching your audience to say, "Doc, take an extra 5 minutes with me. I want to talk about my lifestyle," gives your community real tools to improve their own lives. Quick outline for your video template. Intro. State the goal for the day. Countdown to September 22nd birthday. The routine.
Thank you.
Show your movement.
Again,
PT
thank you.
stretches
You don't
slash
have to
Tai
do
Chi
this,
steps,
as
your
it
garden
only if
tasks,
you can.
or your clean
Thank
meal.
you very
The
much.
tip.
I don't
Share your
need
personal
to smirk
experience.
thing.
Cinnamon,
Thank you.
portion control, or morning supplement routine. The disclaimer. Remind them Chuck Norris's team is still making great stuff, but always talk to your doctor before adding supplements, cutting meds, or changing your routine. You have a clear, safe, and motivating structure for the whole month ahead.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully I can claim it at the end when I get everything set up. And I will sit down with you and talk to you about it. All right. So I thank you very much for that. That's what it's all about. I hope you heard that. Let's see if it went through. And then we'll end the stream. So it's working very, very much. Didn't come out. All right. Thank you. We're going to end the stream in a little while. So thank you very much for that. You know what? since we're doing so well and everything, we'll stay on for a few more minutes. It says, "You are welcome, Stephen. Once we get up and running and everything else, and we get everything, all our ducks in order, we'll be giving super chats and stuff like that when we're making a substantial amount of money. And we'll be giving away 10% of our income at the end of the year. Hopefully, we're monetized with the AdSense account and everything else. We have the partner program, but we will be there. And we have Judy May in here. So by staying on, thank you very much. So we're going to stop that. We'll stay on till 11. Yes, I heard Chuck Norris information clearly. Allegedly, good evening, Stephen. Good evening. Sorry I couldn't chat in your chat, but I've been here watching. Okay, that's fine. I knew you were in the background. She says, good evening, Lynn. And then she says, hello, Judy May. And then, hello, Betty. A pre-retirement days, comfort food, comfort, pre-retirement days, love very much. And then she said hello to her too, to Judy May. And let's get the things in order here. Okay, Betty, good evening, my dear friend. And then she said to everybody, I'm listening while I'm trying to get my weekend work done before bed. Okay, thank you. We're going to be on. We got people in here. We'll stay on for a few more minutes and go to 11 o'clock. So we got people in. I was talking about that. Allegedly, it was on the news and everything else that Chuck Norris was in somewhere and he passed away. I'm going to research it a little more, but I saw the wife doing a commercial and she was talking about like her husband had passed away. Allegedly, that's how I got it. In the termination that my husband, I'm continuing with my husband's uh, morning kick and coming out with this supplement and stuff like that. You got to read it. I have it on my channel. What that's what I was doing, watching and listening while was on someone else's stream. So allegedly, I believe Chuck Norris did pass away, but according to Google and AI, they both are acknowledging that he didn't. So I thought something happened in Hawaii or whatever. I'm saying allegedly, so I don't want to get in trouble for that. So we'll end it there. I will research it, and I'm taking those supplements, what his wife recommends. And if you go check the website out, allegedly, it looks like she's talking about the past tense with her husband. Allegedly. She's coming out with a new supplement with a cherry flavor. And I'm trying something with my face and stuff like that. No, Chuck Morris. No, Chuck Norris did pass away. According to Google and AI, they're saying no. So I don't know. Yes, Chuck Norris passed away on March 26th at the age of 86 years old. Yes, that's what allegedly I heard too. He did die on March 19th. according to allegedly AI, it's not accurate then. So we're going to leave it at that. With Chuck Norris's wife continuing with his program. So we have to see what is going on with that. I will make a mention of that. So that's why I'm saying allegedly. I'm not recommending it. I know that's what I heard too, but they're saying he didn't, but he did allegedly pass away. So I told everybody tomorrow is the premiere on TikTok of me naked in not naked but in shorts, bare. I'm showing my fat belly and what I'm doing, the weight I lost and everything else, and what I'm going to start doing and working out. I'm thinking of downloading the Tai Chi program, but I'm going to try my exercises first. All I have left to share more. All I have left to share more zucchini. Probably the end up making cupcakes. All right, I'm going to share your video when I make it. It'll probably be either Wednesday or Thursday, or by the end of the week. Over the weekend, I may make the zucchini bread. I'll reference your recipe. We're going to make it into a loaf. I have the loaf pan. We're going to make it and do that. Then we're going to make fried zucchini. We're going to make Betty zucchini bread, zucchini muffins. Yes, please. So we're going to make it a loaf type until that Betty of pre-retirement days made zucchini cake. This is similar to that. And then we'll do fried zucchini, bread it and fry it. And then we'll talk about making the spaghetti and stuff like that. Zucchini, there's a squash soup that you can make and stuff like that. I got 3 green ones and I got 5 big zucchini squash, yellow summer squash. And we have about 5 or 6 more growing. And I have about 8 or 9 tomatoes on the plants. So, thinking of get in there tomorrow and go in there and work on that, get that stuff cleaned up and get the pond cleaned up and everything else and get everything done. I'm going to not overwork myself. I'm going to do is whatever I can tomorrow. Like I said, the morning kick gives me a lot of energy. Pre-retirement days, chocolate, zucchini cake, video. She put it up. So we're going to reference her and tell her we're using recipe. We're making zucchini bread. When I'm making the cake that she's making, go check out her recipes for zucchini. That's what we're going to reference. And I'm telling everybody what I'm doing with my uh, body, trying to get in shape. I want to stay in shape and stuff like that. Uh, I got out of shape by sitting around and I didn't do anything about it. And it came to a head. I might have said it before. When I went to the doctor and my blood sugar was almost 180, 190. So I said, I think I have it somewhere, but I showed it the other night. I did it. I brought it down from 180 to 115 and brought my LDLs and my cholesterol level all down to normal levels. She's saying, Lynn, thank you so much. I appreciate you. So we'll talk about that. We want to get this up. And she says, thank you, Lynn. I have a bread video already to publish. So we're going to reference her zucchini cake and the bread recipe, and this is what we're going to make. We're going to make it with fresh zucchini from the garden. Garden Aquatics Remix, newest short video. Yeah, that was the what I did so far and how it looks. You're very welcome, Betty and Judy May. Ramelin says, early this afternoon, I used a Bisquick and made cinnamon rolls. They turned out very good. Or you mean what Betty made cinnamon rolls with Bisquick, whatever. So check out my recipe, and I will reference hers. I'm going to look into and see what you can get up of Google, and that right now my machine is not my Google thing, and when I ask it for a recipe, it's not making it. I got to go to Gemini to get it, because Google, I said, I don't understand. I want a zucchini. What can you make with zucchini? And then I Google what recipes do you have for zucchini? Zucchini bread, zucchini cake, fried zucchini, making zucchini macaroni, and I don't understand. So I asked Gemini, and she came me with the whole thing, and I can print it out and I'll save it. Betty, I'm playing your macaroni salad video right now. Hi, hit the thumbs up as well. Stephen, can you put up the link? I thought I had it up. I'm sorry. You want to come up? We'll come up. We'll put it up there. I thought I had it up. We got it up right now. This is it. Right here. Here it is. You can come up. Yes, that macaroni salad she made looked really good. I never thought about putting rumps in dressing in macaroni salad. So here's the URL right here. There it is. If you want to come up, you can come up. We'll stay up for another 15 minutes or so. We'll see how it goes. It's there. We'll pin it to the top of the page. So if you want to come up, try it. It should work. Whatever you come up in, you should come up on both sides. This is Restream, not StreamYard anymore. And I think I got the hang of it now. The reason I didn't do anything, we went through my car yesterday. I wanted to film. My son said, no, you're not filming me. So I had a problem with my brake light. My son's a mechanic. He works independently now. And I told him, do you know somebody that I can go to have the light checked? Because I went to Mavis. I think I told the story before. And they told me there's something wrong with the electrical thing. I might have to have the circuit replaced, the socket, and to replace that mechanism because it's not registering. I can't get it to go off. The light's okay. My son got in there, took the thing out, and looked at the bulb, and he said, that bulb's burnt out. He should have told him saying that the bulb was black. The other one is going to go. So he says, what I'm going to do, the other one, the right side is working, the left side is out. Let's take the thing, I can see that they're both working. I'm going to switch them. So we switched them the left to the right, put the right side on the left side, and plugged it in the one that worked, and it worked. You plugged the other one, and it didn't work on both sides. And here she is. We can bring her up. Let's bring her up. Let's see if you can come up. There she is. Come on. Let's bring her up. Why won't it let me bring her up? There she is.
Hello, Stephen. Oh, my hair's sticking
Hello.
up.
Well,
Wow,
there we
this
go.
looks, yeah, this looks a little bit different than that other thing.
Yes.
How you doing, Stephen?
Okay.
Good to see you.
There.
Thank you
I'm
so
really
much thank you so much for wanting to send the envelopes. I
All right.
appreciate
I'll
that
give you
greatly.
some bags and envelopes. Both.
Yes, sir. Every little bit helps.
Yep.
Let me take you outside.
Yep.
I want to show you your flowers. It's weird. It's kind of going slow. I feel like I'm going slow. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready? Here's some of your flowers. Can you see them?
Yep.
Okay. Now let me take it to the oh, this is the big one. I'm going to stand in front of it. See how tall it is. Okay. See? See how tall it is? I'm next to it.
Wow. Look at that.
That's from Stephen.
Yeah.
And yeah, your seed magical. And I have this right here.
They're from Etsy.
See that?
So.
Can you see?
Yep.
Oh, I got them all over. Wait till you see the front. Hey, kitty. There's the kitty cat over it running. Okay. Let me get over here so you can see all these.
Judy May says hi to Al. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Can you see them?
Yep. I see him. Wow. Okay, that's a bush.
There's a lot of them, Stephen. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
We got a whole bunch. Oh, it's 7:46 p.m. here.
It's 10:46 here. So yeah. All right.
I'm gonna point to it. I'm gonna point to it. There's the moon. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing.
Yeah, I see it.
There's the moon, and then somewhere over there is the sun at the same time.
Yeah. Well, the moon is rising and the sun is
Hi,
setting.
Ginger. I got a little kitty cat over here. Come here, baby. I gotta feed this cat. Ginger is here.
Oh,
Just a minute, Ginger. How you doing, baby? I don't know if you can see that cat. Can you see the cat?
I'm looking. Let me take this off.
I don't know if I'm aiming it right.
We see her.
Yeah.
We saw her.
Yeah, it's a boy.
Why do you call it Ginger?
Because it's Ginger Snap. It's a ginger-colored cat. Come here.
Okay.
Come here, Ginger Snap. It's Ginger Snap, actually. Come on. Come on. There you go. He gets a little bit scared, but he's all right. I don't know if you can see him. Can you see him?
Yep, I see him. Okay, now we see why Ginger. All right. We'll bring you up.
Yeah. That's there's two ginger cats. Oh, and this is my pineapple plant, Stephen. I grew this plant from seed.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the brand new growth. All brand new. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah. It's got 3 stems, and this is my cucumber.
No.
See the cucumber? Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, and it has a baby. Oh, it has a baby cucumber. See my baby cucumber?
Mm-hmm.
So I got about 3 or 4 cucumbers there.
Right.
And then here's my strawberries. They're still coming.
Yep.
See the strawberry?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't see what you're seeing. That's why I'm constantly asking you. Do you see it? Do you see it?
I see it. I see it.
Okay. Okay. And this is supposed to be I forget. What's the purple vegetable? Eggplant. It's supposed to be eggplant.
Yep. All right.
And then this is all inspired by Steven. These are all tomatoes.
Okay.
And finally, Steven, I'm getting a normal size. See that?
Right. Oh, I
And
got
this is
some
my-
cherry
this-
tomatoes. I got some plum-looking tomatoes, and I'm finally getting.
I'm in
the red one.
competition with
Yeah.
Garden Aquatics Remix. I'm in competition with Garden Aquatics Remix to see if I can get a bigger tomato than him this year.
Yeah. I got.
That's the biggest
so far I
one.
didn't get that big close to it. We'll see.
Ah.
And see tomorrow.
Oh, Steven.
Yeah.
Do you see this little plant? Can you see the seed?
Yeah.
That is a lemon seed from inside of a lemon.
You took the lemon seed and planted it?
Yeah, there's one, and here's the other one. That's from a lemon that you buy in the store. See that? There's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've been experimenting. By the way, I look terrible.
That's all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute, Steven. One more thing. See it?
Pepper? Yeah.
Can you see? Yeah, we so far we brought 2 in, and then there's little tomatoes here. These are little ones. See that?
Mm-hmm.
See it?
Cherry tomatoes too. Yep.
Yeah, those are smaller, and these are going to be kind of mid-sized. There's 3 right here.
Right.
There's 1 right there, and then there's 1 right here. See that one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's everything. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you something. Oh, let me bring you inside and show you how I do the pineapple. I've said it on video, but let's go back in the house. Let me make sure to lock the door.
All right.
And I'll take you in. Let me get this plate out of here. I'll take you in the kitchen, and I will show you how you root the pineapple. I know everybody knows, but maybe there's one person that doesn't know how to do it.
And then Roommate says, Al says good night. All right.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, it's dark. Give me a minute. Say hi, boo-boo. Look up. It's Steven. Look up. You see him? Wave. There
Hi.
she goes. She went meow.
Yep.
She knows you. See that? She's looking right at you.
Yep. We'll put her on full screen. Here we go.
She said hi. Say hi. She said she meowed twice and she's got her paws folded.
Yep, there she is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She let out a meow for you. She knows your voice. I really am convinced that the cat knows your voice. Yeah, she does. Okay. So this is how you do it. You simply, excuse me, boo-boo. You simply, let me turn this other light on. You simply cut all the leaves and leave the bottom empty. I'll pull this out of the water for a second. Hold on. Let me go over the tray. Okay. So this is how you do it. Can you see it?
Yep. I see it.
Yep. You take the bottom leaves off and you stick it in a jar and let it root. Look at all those roots. See that?
Uh-huh.
And then you can plant it. And then there's the jar.
Right.
There's the jar. I gotta add more water to it. Okay. Ooh.
Betty's saying good night. Good night, Betty.
Good night, Betty. I'm gonna go too. I just wanted to make sure to stop by and say hello and
thank you for that donation. We'll see.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. I I don't listen, Stephen. I want to tell you something about that. You can come back on the screen.
All right. Hold on. There we go.
I want to tell you something, Stephen. I don't donate to people unless I can afford to. So I can afford to. So
That's
don't
what I
worry
say.
about that at all. Yeah, if I can do a little something, it's not a lot, but every little bit helps. At the end of the
Mhm.
day, every
Right.
little bit helps. And I want you to be encouraged. You're almost at 10,000 subscribers. I'm very proud of you. Please know that
Right.
I know that. You're almost at
Betty,
10,000,
good night.
and
Have a great weekend.
it's been a bit.
God bless.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Betty. Good night, Judy May.
Wait.
Yeah, Betty, I got your video playing, Judy May. I hyped it. I hit the hype button, and I gave you a thumbs up. It's still playing. It's almost done, but I'm letting it play all the way through. And I left the comment saying the same thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm visiting the friends that I do know. Oh, yeah, and Stephen.
Yeah, you got remonetized, so congratulations on that.
I'm trying. We'll see. Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah.
These are purple potatoes and regular
So
potatoes.
you're picking them. Yep.
Yeah, that's the last of them. I'm letting them. You're supposed to leave them out to harden so the skin can harden. Then,
Right.
at least for me, everybody does it different. I'm gonna put them in a brown paper bag, and then I use them when I cook.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I showed you everything. Right, Boo? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Got her foot stuck up. She got her foot stuck up for you, Stephen. Look at this.
Hi.
Hey,
Here you
she's
go.
waving. She's waving. Wave, Boo Boo. Say hi.
Hi, Boo Boo.
There you go. She waved. She stuck her leg up, and then she's waving at the same time.
Yep.
Oh, my cat is crazy. All right, Stephen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna step down, but I just wanted to say hi.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me come up. Bye.
You're welcome. Anytime. All right. Bye. And now, thank you, Lynn. We appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Oh, wait. There she goes. She's off. Just get her off. There she is. She's off. Sorry about that. Gone for now. So, surprise, I stayed on till 11. We got the hours in we wanted. I want to say goodbye to everybody. I will be in tomorrow at, she's saying, Judy May Collins is laughing. Okay. We'll say goodnight. God bless you all. Pray for everybody in the chat, including Grandma Lynn, Judy May, Betty, pre-retirement days, Al, and anybody else that came into the chat tonight. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for the thumbs up. We had 7 people in the chat almost all night, which is an oddity for me. We got 6 likes. That's fantastic. Thank you very much for that. I will see you all tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 6:30 Mountain, 5:30 Pacific. We'll be on tomorrow night until at least 10 o'clock, maybe longer. We'll see. So thank you, and I will get the seed envelopes and seed bags out, and we'll give them to Grandma Lynn. I have them right here, so we'll get them out to her by the end of the week when I do my list. So I have a bunch of stuff to go out tomorrow. I won't have it ready, but probably by Wednesday we'll have it. She'll have it by Monday of next week, hopefully. Lynn, good night, my dear sister. Rest well. God bless. Al's is still waving a heartbeat. He's got the heart on. Okay. And then Stephen, good night. Rest well. God bless. Thank you. And then she says, good night to Al. Al, good night, my friend. Have a great week ahead. God bless. And then she says, she put to Al, Island Adventures. God bless you. And then she says, face, red face, heart shaped, pink wave. Okay. So that's it. We're off. Remember, all things are possible if you believe. If you believe in something, do it. You don't know until you try. We'll be back tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern. I know I said it again. I say like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, share the video. 5 things I want you to do. By doing all that, giving money to the channel, promoting the channel, anything you do to help the channel to grow and help us make better content for you. Till next time, Stephen F. saying so long, good night, and God bless you. Remember, the past is behind us. We can't go back. The present is now. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2026 better than 2025. We'll see you in the next video. She says, good night, Stephen. Good night, Lynn. Hi, Grandma. And then she says, God bless you, Grandma. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll put that back there. Okay. Now,